Hi, Stephen here from INEXTERIORS Painters and Decorators, and you're watching INEXTERIORS TV. In this video we're going to be painting over a varnished skirting board. If you would like to purchase some of the similar tools that I use for this task, please feel free to check out the links in the description below. And also, if you're planning on doing any other decorating work, please feel free to visit my tool store. The link is also in the description below. So with that said, let's do this. The tools and materials that I'm using for this task is some frog tape, knotting solution, sash brush, paint brushes, paint kettle, some Zinsser BIN, some worn down 80 grade sandpaper, some Colron ball, water-based primer undercoat and top coat. This is the varnished skirting board we're going to be painting. What I need to do is get the frog tape and tape up the bottom of the skirting board. Clients on this project have just had their floorboards sanded and varnished, so the last thing I want to do is be getting any paint on the nice new sanded varnished floor. And also I want to make sure I get a nice neat finish in between the bottom of the skirting board and the floor. Here are some of the other varnished areas that are going to be turned into the Colron ball all white eggshell finish. Now we're all taped up, I'm just going to get my sandpaper and give it a quick sand and a good key. What I'm doing is just smoothing it over and giving it a key up, ready for its first coat of paint. Also, I'm giving it a dust off as I go along. Once I've given it a sand and a dust, it's quite a good idea to just run your vacuum cleaner around just to get up as much as what you can before you start painting. Before I start painting, I just want to put some knotting solution on these knots just to make sure they don't come through. The Zinsser BIN is shellac base as well, and that should stop the knots coming through, but I just want to be extra safe by putting knotting solution on beforehand. Right, to stop any yellow bleed through, you need to seal the varnished skirting board with Zinsser BIN, because if you just put water-based primer, water-based undercoat and water-based top coat, you will get yellow bleed through and it doesn't look very nice. So what you need to do first is put a coat of Zinsser BIN, then your water-based undercoat and top coats. But then if you were using oil-based paints, you can then just use an oil-based primer, an oil-based undercoat and an oil-based top coat, and the oils will stop the stains from bleeding through. And when I say oils, I mean oil-based paints will stop the yellow bleed through and seal the varnish wood as well. If you want to ask me any questions about it, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I look forward to hearing from you. Once you finish with your Zinsser BIN, you will need to clean your brushes out with methylated spirits. The Zinsser BIN is really thin when you're applying it, so be careful not to splatter it everywhere, and it does have a bit of a smell to it. Once the Zinsser's dry, give it a light sand and a dust off, ready for its undercoat. Now I'm giving it a coat of the Farrow & Ball primer undercoat. If you would like to know how to paint a bare wood skirting board or how to fill a gap above a skirting board, the videos will pop up at the end of this video on an end screen. Once your undercoat's dry, it's then ready for its top coat, and I give it 2 top coats. So then it would have had the Zinsser BIN, an undercoat and 2 top coats. Here's what some of the other areas look like finished that were once varnished. And here's the skirting board that we did all the filming on, all finished. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get notified of when I release my next video. Remember, it is free. Also, if you want to leave a comment in the comment section, please do so, because that's how we all learn and grow. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.